Welcome to SIM-PAC Live. I'm your host, Jeff Matthews. This week we're changing things up. Our news will be shorter, sharper and straight to the point. No blah, blah, blah. And unfortunately, Tom Matthews is sick, and so he won't be joining me. And as you've requested, we'll be sharing the links to all the stories to in the comments below, so you can dive deeper into any of them. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. Vecco Group has secured $10 million in federal support to kickstart Australia's first integrated vanadium battery supply chain. The investment will back its Julia Creek vanadium mine and a new battery manufacturing facility in Townsville, with the potential to create 600 jobs across North and Northwest Queensland. Perth-based ClearVue Technologies has unveiled its next-gen transparent solar vision glass, windows panels that generate power while letting in natural light. The new design delivers a 66% boost in energy output at about half the cost, thanks to the improved optics and streamlined manufacturing. Melbourne will host Australia's first charging hub for electric prime movers after Arena awarded $12.3 million to Mondo Power to build a site with 14 fast chargers in Laverton North. Australia's home battery boom continues under the government's rebate program, maintaining a pace of approximately 1,000 installations per day. Wollemi Capital has secured mPower, and with $100 million investment is betting on rapid rollout of small-scale solar and battery projects across Australia. And on Monday, September the 8th at 12:05 p.m, renewables hit a record 76.4% of demand on Australia's main grid, with rooftop solar, wind, large-scale solar and hydro all combining to push fossil fuels to a new low. Here's an update from one of our SIM-PAC Live members, Smart Commercial Solar. They've just launched SAS Energy, a subscription-based solar and battery service aimed at regional and off-grid businesses. Under this model, Smart finances, installs, owns and manages the system. Clients pay a flat monthly fee with no upfront capital required. One of the first projects is already underway in Northern Territory, a 147 kilowatt off-grid solar system paired with a 370 kilowatt hour battery, delivering a clean alternative to diesel at a fixed monthly rate. It's been called an escape plan to help businesses step away from fuel generators and embrace renewables affordably. In other members' news, at the IPWEA 2025 Australasia Excellence Awards, LGI picked up two major honours. Their landfill gas to renewable hybrid project at Moreton Bay's Bunya Waste Management Facility won the award for Excellence in Project Innovation. And their work with Toowoomba's Regional Council's Witala Wastewater Treatment Plant also took home the Excellence in Environment and Sustainability Award. And in our features section today, we look at energy and water in the Pilbara. We look at mass timber construction, and could sand batteries be Australia's next big energy storage solution? Firstly, Western Australia's Pilbara is shaping up as the hub for the next phase of the energy transition. A new study has found that by building a shared electricity network across the region could shave up to $30 billion by 2050, slashing duplication, cutting costs and helping unlock vast renewable energy projects. And there's another big piece of the puzzle, water. The Pilbara's industries face a huge challenge in securing reliable water supplies, and now a bold plan is on the table, the $7 billion Naluma Water Desalination Project. It aims to deliver 150 gigalitres a year, about half of Perth's current supply, powered by renewables and funded through private investment and offtake agreements. The project could inject more than $25 billion in economic benefits into Western Australia and is designed in collaboration with First Nation communities, making it not just about infrastructure, but about shared value and sustainability. And I'll be speaking directly to Daniel Lambert AM, who's leading the project through his company Legacy, in our next episode of SIM-PAC Live, Conversations from the Edge. The interview has already drawn nearly 500 registrations from across Australia to watch it when it goes live on our YouTube channel on 18 September. That's a record for SIM-PAC Live and a remarkable audience just to hear from one speaker. You'll be able to find a link to register below. Renew Economy reports mass timber construction using cross-laminated and glued laminated timber is proving it can compete with concrete on cost once you factor in faster build times and financing savings. It also has the potential to slash emissions. Australia now has 3 CLT plants in operation, supplying the growing demand for mid-rise schools, offices and residential projects. And it's not just about speed or cost. Studies show mass timber buildings deliver 50 to 75% lower embodied carbon than steel or concrete equivalents, and in some cases, close to net zero upfront carbon when you factor in sequestration. And I've checked, companies like XLAM and Timberlake's Next Timber are already using timber certified by Responsible Wood, one of our own SIM-PAC Live members. That means these buildings are being built with materials that meet strict sustainability and chain of custody standards. Lastly, Finnish company Polar Night Energy has just switched on the world's largest sand battery. It uses about 2,000 tonnes of crushed soapstone to store renewable heat at 500 to 600 degrees Celsius. That stored energy can then keep homes, schools and offices warm for a full week in winter and even a month in summer. The project is already cutting around 70% of the local heating network CO2 emissions, while slashing reliance on oil and wood chips. Now, I've always been a fan of sand batteries, and for the life of me can't work out why we aren't doing this in Australia. While we don't run big district heating networks like Finland, we do have huge demand for industrial heat. About 28% of all our national energy use goes into manufacturing sectors like food, pulp and paper and chemicals. Much of it's still powered by gas and coal. That's exactly where sand or rock-based thermal storage could shine. Unlike chemical batteries, which store electricity only for a few hours, sand batteries can hold heat for weeks, even months. They could soak up surplus solar during the day and release clean, steady heat on demand, a potential game changer for industrial decarbonisation. The other main point is that Australia has the resources to make this work. We have some of the largest purity silica sand deposits in the world across Queensland, WA and the Northern Territory. We've got basalt, granite and quartz-rich sandstone and even some soapstone, just like Finland uses. Plus, there's a potential in our industrial byproducts. Things like steel slag and bauxite residue could be repurposed as a storage medium rather than being a waste. I wonder when we'll see our first sand battery here in Australia. And that's our show for today. I hope you like the new format. I'm Jeff Matthews. Check the links below if you want more information about any of the stories mentioned. See you next week.